There's a few I know that would pay a pretty penny for this survey data of this planet. And you know what? They're gonna get it. For that pretty penny, of course. But they don't have access to my brain. And I know where it is now. Maybe I'll make a detour and visit. See if there's anything worth taking before the government gets there. Or whatever group pays me the most for it.
Having successfully dipped his toes back into the bounty hunting business, made a small dollar, and found some important survey data that he can also sell for a chunk of change, Roughshot's starting to feel good about himself again. But now the question arises, does he use this survey data's information for himself first, before then following to sell it off? And after a bit of thinking and mulling it over with his crew, he decides that he indeed will check out that planet. Welcome back to Starsector, everybody. I hope you're all enjoying still, as I am, and we will be heading to the Cicene system to check out a gas giant, I guess, or something orbiting a gas giant to see exactly what those ruins hold for us. But before we do, I do want to go back over here and survey this world. I think I can survey it anyway. I've never surveyed anything before. And we've also leveled up. So we've got some defenses. I also want to get target analysis, so we're doing 50% damage to weapons and engines as well. So we can at least be somewhat competent in combat to help make up for the fact that I am indeed still rather new, and I do not want to, I don't want to mess up too badly. Okay. Perform a survey. A preliminary survey indicates that Epsilon Ukosa has a hazard rating of 275% on the standard scale. The following contributing factors were identified. Base value is 100%, tectonic activity, darkness, extreme cold, high gravity. The base resource cost of is modified by the following factors: 2.75 for the hazard rating, plus ×4 for the planet size. In addition, your fleet carries specialized surveying equipment that reduces the survey requirements as follows: -5, -5. We do not have what we need to do this, so it's huge. It's a huge world that's almost always dark. The planet itself is consistently rumbling beneath your feet, while being incredibly cold, and the gravity is just heavy there. So no, we will not be performing a survey here. In fact, what I would like to do is actually buy some more crew and machinery so we can survey the world. So let's go to the system map. We're over here. The system we would like to go to is here. It's unexplored, and then we can probably refuel and get ourselves decked out by heading to the tile system. So we need to spend 15 days going back here, and then what is approximately like another 7 days here. So 3 weeks in space traveling just to try and see what this is. We could stop here along the way and see if maybe we have enough to check it out. But I think for now, yeah, okay. I've convinced myself. We'll go here first, and we'll see what's happening there. Something I haven't really covered all that much is like the little UI. I kind of take it for granted that you might know what's going on here. But just so you all know, these two right here are basically our sensor range and our detection range. And our sensor range plus I think it's like plus our detection range equals how far out anybody can find us. That's why it's important some of our ships don't suffer too much from anything else. So we really need to pay attention to this. Into hyperspace we go, staying with our transponder off. I've seen a lot of people comment that it's actually not a big deal. Let's go ahead and get our sustained burn on. To fly through nebulas, and in fact, you're kind of trading off damage and a little bit of supplies for a boost in speed if you fly through. It's just flying through a lot of them can be dangerous all at once. But every so often, you should just get thrown a little bit like we just did. I mean, it just speeds up the trip a little bit at the cost of a few things. Okay. A warning beacon. This isn't where we need to be, is it? Oh, it is. Okay. Stopping short. Roughshot detects something on his main nav computer. He swings over to where the pulsating signal's coming from to see what the warning beacon says. This autonomous warning beacon emits a looping message. Danger. This star system is known to contain potentially active autonomous weapon systems. Access to the system by unauthorized parties is forbidden by Hegemony Navy Diktat 224.34. So whatever lies within here poses a great danger, so much so that anybody who comes through is not allowed to enter. But does that beg the question that it too cannot leave? And why? We need to find there's a gas giant, I believe is what it said. The planet is called Gore and it orbits a gas giant. I do not see it. This is a gas giant though, so it's likely here. All right, we're gonna go dark before we even go through because we're about to enter something that I don't know if we even should be around. Order jump to the, oh, there's something there. We gotta wait. Let's wait past some time. Even dark, we have a decent signal. I don't know. I don't know what the right call is. Roughshot wants to know. He's gonna go. We're warping through. Back up. Okay, there's something there. Remnant fragment, hostile patrolling. Danger low. Okay, that's not bad. This must be the water world. It is. A primitive atmosphere covers a world ocean hundreds of kilometers deep. Its waters teem with primitive life and vast algae analog mats can be seen by instruments from space. A core of water ice over a rocky mantle is created by the terrific pressure of the sea. Are these protecting it? That's their range, by the way. Let's see if we can head over here. We can explore the ruins. So Gore is covered in vast ruins, cities, factories, mines, farms, and homes. The dead are in dread abundance, entwined with salvageable materials, goods, tools, and weapons. This world is a tomb for the hubris of the domain's project of galactic colonization and hegemony. While long-term exploitation of the resource in these ruins requires a colony, a salvage team can conduct a search for anything of immediate value. Let's take a look. While making a preliminary assessment, your salvage crews find a single occupied sleeper pod still running on backup power. Now the life and death could potentially sit in Roughshot's hands. While he certainly has a moral core to center curiosity and the desperate need to survive in such a hostile space that he's not as used to as he once was, maybe they'll be thankful. Let's do it. Attempt to open the pod. The thawing process completes and the pod opens. It contains an experienced planetary administrator who joins you out of gratitude for being rescued. Administrator Hathor Centauri has entered your service. Well, a planetary administrator might be useful, when we can eventually get to colonies, but he might be a person we can put in command of our ship. A second in command. Okay, 50% chance. Resource recovery effectiveness is 50%. You receive a preliminary assessment. We need more. I think we should come back. I just don't know. Let's go back for a second. Let's leave. It's not going to go anywhere. I want to hit F. Can I put... Okay. I don't. He's entered our service, but I can't put him in charge of anything, it seems. Is he in our inventory? I do not know. I don't know. Well, we're gonna try to get the heck out of here. And we will come back. I wanna stock up on machinery and crew. We don't have enough. I'm hoping there's nothing over here. Seems like... Oh, we're gonna run in there. Go, 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 go. Oh, they ignored me. I said dormant, so maybe they just couldn't see us. All right, no more running dark. We put our engines on and we breathe a sigh of relief. We're just gonna swing out to tile. We're gonna restock, and then we're gonna go in basically, we're gonna try and loot the hell out of that place. I know there's a lot of bounties and whatnot happening here, but I am pretty content with what we've got. We don't need to have a sustained burn on anymore. Right now, Rough Shot's focus is on those ruins. Wow. Look at, from just flying through the sun, it takes up to 18 supplies a day. Bananas. Alright, let's repair our ships. And let's go ahead and start trading. And we just need to restock on a lot of things. We need more machinery, we need more crew, I guess. So let's go ahead and, if we want to max out... No, abort. Black market, first of all. We want to max out our crew. 6,000. Let's go ahead and confirm that and make sure we have maximum crew. We can max out our fuel, confirm. How's our suspicion levels? High. All right. Open market. I really want to buy more machinery. I want to buy more supplies as well. We pay 27,000, but we max out on our supplies. Confirm. Are they still high? I think they are. And now we need to buy machinery. But we're already over. All right. I'm going to confirm and buy, and then I'm going to sell a little bit of fuel. No, not fuel. A little bit of supplies. No, we want to sell this first of all. What am I doing? Excess stockpiles of units can be bought at a lower price. Oh, they don't need metals here. They have a lot. However, Thule is in demand heavily. And it's also Persian League. I don't really have any hatred towards any of them right now. Thule's buying highest. Magic is followed. Let's go to the map just for a second. Now I'm starting to plan out. See, now we're starting to get trading going on. So if we want to go to Thule... Do we make a profit? Well, obviously we make a profit, but do we... Are we over encumbered right now? We could go there, sell our metals, come back, buy their excess, go back and sell more. I think that's what we'll do. And then we'll go to those ruins. We just got to make some money. So let's go. We can actually just traverse jump for 8.3 fuel. No. Shit. We should just traverse jump. Rip through space. Turn off our transponder and get the hell out of here. Sustain burn. We're burning through supplies very quickly. Profits to be made. Hiding within, you can actually hide within these rings here. And actually lower your signal as well. Hello, I'm here. No, I don't want to establish a colony. There we go. So you all need this. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll sell it. No suspicion, so let's just make maximum profit. Confirm. Minimal suspicion. It's fine. Now I want to buy machinery. No, we're actually in a good spot. If I wanted to buy more supplies. Oof. We burned through so many supplies. That was so silly of me. We're going to buy them, though. And we can... I kind of want to hold out on anything else. Gaining access to storage at this colony requires a one-time fee of $5,000. I kind of want to put my weapons away. But I think we're fine. I'm going to pull away before I go and I do our transverse jump. Let's actually lay in a course for Cecine again. All right, let's go ahead and do it. Turn off our transponder. And then... Whoa, 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 whoa. Get our sustained burn back on going. Let's get out of here. All right, our monthly income's still coming in, but it's getting less and less. I'm excited, and so is Roughshot. Eager to know what waits beyond in those ruins of life from maybe his time. How much his time stuff's worth. I don't know how long it's been. All right, turn off sustained burn. We want to pop out over here. We want to go dark. We're going through. Back up. Okay. Planets moved because of orbits. A supply cache. What? Forgotten about until now. Your salvage crew discovers a transmitter set to send a signal when tripped by an alarm system. The alarm went off as intended, but the transmitter was fried by a power surge before it could do its job. Oh, thank God. Yeah, we can do the salvage operation here. What is this? Transplutonics. Refined heavy elements, including common actinides and other heavier exotic essential to high energy systems and research applications. 200 per unit, only 6 of them, but that's still super, super useful. And we'll take the supplies. All right, well, let's get down here before we get in trouble by what is around. I love that if you pause it, it's all tech orbiting this planet from those who tried to colonize before. Begin salvage. All right. Oh, baby. What the heck? All right, all right, all right. Supplies. Hey, oh, we're over encumbered now. Great. Shoot. Right click to learn. Midline blueprint package. Ship hulls. Heron class fast carrier. Falcon class light cruiser. Starliner. Drover. Gemini Sunder. Hammerhead. Destroyer, which we're piloting in one other hull. Weapons and a bunch of weapons. Fighters. We can just learn it with one extra. And this one has a bunch of weapons. Yes. I want it. Well, we'll take it all. And we've got weapons. Ah, man, I should have done more. Look at how over friggin' encumbered we are. All right. I think if we're going to leave anything, it's obviously the metals. We can go through 36 a day. We're like a week out from the nearest area. I think we could make it. We know this is going to be worth a lot back in the other area. This we might be able to sell this. We gained 232. Let's pause it. We gained a bunch of experience, but first, we know we can sell this for a good amount. Learn, and then we can sell that one. We still want to sell this, and we've got so many friggin' lasers now. I feel like we need to refit our ships. So we're going through 43 a day. 43 a day. And that's while running dark. And if we wanted to get to tile, it takes about 7 days. 47 fuel. We can get there, but we'll be out in 7 days. We'll say, for rounding up sakes, 50 supplies a day. Yeah, I'm getting the calculator open. Times 7.1 is 355 supplies, and that's if we go straight line and we don't lose anything to getting flung around. That tells 355, and we don't have enough. So if I eject, or do I just go for it? Do I just like suicide my way there and risk losing a ship or damaging more ships? Is there anywhere else that's closer? I don't think there is. 7, 7, 8, 9. Oh, rough shot's a reckless dude, though. We go from here. We're going. Here we go. Whoa! Oh, no. Okay. Well, we got flung. Yeah, we're way over capacity. God. Eject it. What else do I get rid of? What else do I get rid of? Nothing. We're turning off the sustain burn, just going hard. We're just going for it. Alright, well, we're no longer over encumbered. We hucked the metals. I just need to get to the market. I need to see where the best place to sell some of this stuff is. That's a big old bounty, baby. Okay, we didn't run out of supplies. We eventually made it. We're gonna go dock at their nearby port. Let's see if we made enough money. I hate that. I shouldn't autopilot to the sun, to the ports when there's a sun directly in our path. Let's see, let's see, let's see. This sells for, well, that's not what I'm looking for. 136 per unit. I mean, it's right, it's straight up middle of the road. It's not worth that much right now. I guess I have no suspicion right now, minimal suspicion. That'll get us 16 grand right out front. I also really want to get rid of this thing. And we don't need this anymore. 66,000 right away for the leftovers of what we didn't use. And our data here. We have extreme concern on us. So I'm gonna go ahead and pay the 5,000 real quick. I just want to store a bunch of stuff. Because they're gonna be mad that we just made bank off their black market. Though their stability is fine. But we're gonna get scanned, there's no doubt in my mind. Let's see what was going on at the bar while we're here. Since we've got eyes on us, we might as well be even more suspicious. As you enter the bar, you are buffeted by a human white noise of conversation and revelry. Odd hollows buzz softly from ceiling-mounted units, shining garish highlights through glasses and bottles of spacers. A concerned woman in the corner. Nod to her. I've got 260 units of metals that urgently need to be delivered to Kalon in the Hybrisal star system. Recent Pather cell activity has been making that difficult, but I'm sure you can handle any trouble. If you recall that Kalon is under Tritachyon control and located in the Hybrisal star system, which is 9.6 light years away. Your fleet's holds, we can hold an additional 130. But they need 260. She double checks something. She can offer 13,000 credits, payable upon delivery of 90 days. 13,000 ain't really worth our time right now. So we're gonna decline the offer. Appreciate it either way. We really do need to buy more supplies, so we'll buy them on the open. Ooh, they're very expensive here. Where can I buy them cheap? There's one in Canaan, 3.5. Ooh, from Ludic though. 4.3 though. 86 per. They're selling pretty high here. I'd rather just go to Thule and deal with the Persian League there. So why don't we do that? Thule. And we're just gonna get the heck out of here. Goodbye. Womp, 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 womp. Sustain burn, and off we go. And then I think we're gonna look at some contracts for some more bounties. I'd love to get another bounty under our belt. One that maybe is a little bit more difficult. I also want to refit my ship a bit. I need to go back for my storage. I heard... Yeah, I was like, I think I heard an interdiction pulse. So I don't think I can... I wish I could access my storage anywhere. 5,000 is a lot. Makeshift nad buoy. Yeah, we want to go here. Oh, we left our transponder on that whole flight. That was a mistake. 91, it's gone up in price here. See? Now you're making me buy from the black market. Can't buy from the Persian military. What do you got here? Bunch of weapons. No. We gotta go back to where we currently have it stored. Organics. See, we could start dealing in drugs. We could. We'd want to buy them elsewhere, but we could. Stability's good on this planet. We have a decent chunk of supplies. We're going through one a day now. All right. We got to go back to our weapons, and I want to refit our ships next. So we're going to go back to where we came from. We're just going to go ahead and hit 8. Don't be mad. I thought this, for some reason, I thought this tech was illegal. Maybe I'm incredibly wrong. Transponder off. Get our burn on, baby. Let's go. I might even restore the hammerhead completely. It's a big, big chunk of change, but I really like the hammerhead a lot. It's kind of just like a nice, solid, basic ship. I think it's the inner one. I just gotta pull away from the sun here. It's gonna fly wide. Okay, here's everything. Let's get all the weapons back out. And let's mess with our fleet a little bit. So, if I want to take this Gwydion here, and I want to restore this pup, we want to refit it first. Here. So if we want to restore this thing, it's going to cost us 57,000. And what will that do for us? Remove faulty power grid. Whether due to battle damage, flux capacity is reduced, flux dissipation rate is reduced, and we have a bigger sensor profile. Supply cost to recover from deployment reduced. I think it's worth it. I think we do it. We restore this thing, we gain it all back. It's like in good condition. This is our ship, the one Roughshot's most comfortable in. So let's just do it. I also would like to eventually add, I think it's safety override. Disabling safety protocols increase the ship's top speed in combat by 50, 30, 20, depending on the size. The flux dissipation rate, including that of additional events, is increased by a factor of 2. Reduces the peak performance time. Prevents... Yeah, see, that's not bad. That's 30, though. And I need to get 30 points back. Maybe the flux distributor would be an easy 8 points. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Let's see if we can get ourselves a spare 30 to get on there. I like the armor. So that's 10. That's only 10, huh? Let's just strip it down to nothing. Let's start fresh. I want blast doors. Less crew casualty is good. Let's go with safety overrides. Let's just get it on there. Let's get these each up to 10 real quick. Alright, let's start getting some weapons on. Small hybrid turrets. We have 2 available. IR pulse lasers. A flux-efficient infrared pulse laser which fires bolts of energy at medium range. Excellent weapon for prolonged bursts of fire damage. Well, they're on our side, so I don't know if I want those. I think we want point defense lasers. It covers a nice arc. So I think having point defense lasers are good. Medium ballistics hard point. Assault chain gun. I know it's purchasing, it's not what we own, but still. No energy. That's illegal. So if we turn that off, all we show is what we've got owned. We want some, we've got point defense. I think we want, we want some anti-armor. Heavy mortars are not bad. They've also got thumpers. Damage is a little less. But the DPS I'm assuming is way higher. And, it's higher. Not massively higher, but higher. This is 200 versus armor. This is once we break through the shields. So let's go ahead and put those on. But we need good things to break through the shield. Armor. Anti-shield. We've only got 1 for anti-shield, huh? We've got 2 anti-armor here. So, okay. We say fine. What do we have for anti-shield here? Light autocannons? So we've got our anti-armor, our light autocannons for anti-shield, and then our point defenses. Which leaves us with still a bit left to play with. Like 11 or so. We could do reinforced bulkheads. Increase the ship's hull integrity by 40%. If disabled, the ship will not break apart. Almost always recoverable after battle. Let's take it. And then we'll put 1 more in our capacitors here. And if this ends up being good, we're going to start naming ships to our Patreon members. Thank you for the burst of support ever since we've started, by the way. I very much appreciate that. We got 1, 2, and 3 is here, here, and here. I think I want point defense lasers over here on 4. Because they're going to do their thing on their own. Alright. Feeling pretty good about our situation. Now, I really want to take a look at some intel. Let's see what kind of bounties are available for us right now. 1 day remaining. We need the new ones. Ludic Path wants us to wipe out some people. No, thank you. No real good bounties out here, actually. Maybe we can go explore. Survey data for Daynor. While exploring a debris field, your crews found a partially accessible memory bank that contains full survey data for Dargor, a water world located... oh. I thought I just sold this. Was I supposed to bring it somewhere? Or is this just something, oh, is this just telling me I can go there now and it's always gonna be there? I see. We could just go out and explore as well. Well, there's nothing huge going on in terms of needs for bounties, and we don't really want to get involved in any wars between anybody. So I think what we're gonna do is there's an actual procurement of Volturian lobster from Independent, 70 units that needs to be brought to Eldfell. $19,000, and we're like right there anyway, are we not? If we're not, we're really close. So we'll go ahead and accept it, and we're gonna go meet up with them and grab what we need, and then bring the lobster where we need to go. So let's go ahead and get out of here. And if we hit any pirates along the way, I'm down. I don't know where to start when coming toward thinking about things like you know, starting my own colony and starting to have my own political influence, because there's no really big defined like diplomatic lines. I don't know how aggressive NPCs expand and build their own colonies, if they do at all. Now that I think about it, I thought they did, and they very well might, but I don't know for sure. So we want to go here. Hello? Ooh, somebody's in there. Huge unidentified fleets. Huge. A hegemony reward, a personal bounty. We'll actually take a look at that while we're going to take this delivery. Bounty ended. So it wasn't withdrawn. They're in Ojai. Only 12 days. What do they have? Colossus, pirate modified freighter, one that's not damaged. That might just outclass us. I just feel like we're not quite ready to be taking on proper combat people. We need the smaller, dorkier, dingier bounties. All right, open the comms, merchant. Wait. We need to buy it? I thought we were buying it and bringing it. Okay. My bad. Here I was maybe thinking they'd have Volturian lobster somewhere in here. All right. Well, we do need to refuel. So I will buy their fuel. What frustration. Reaper class torpedoes. I don't even know what that is, but it's on the black market, so it must be good. So I have to go to Ascania, buy 70 units, and then bring it back. My understanding was that I was going to be grabbing it from her and bringing it to her. Incorrect, Mathas, as always. Wrong, good sir. That is not what needs to be done. Now I'm thinking about just saying screw it and ignoring it, but I don't think there's really much else for me to grab here. So we gotta go here and buy them here. So right click, and that's where we're going. These aren't like bad people, right? I'm gonna go to the water world. I'm assuming that's where they want me to go. That was cool. Just whoop, gone. Persian League merchants showing up. All right, we need to buy some of your best lobster. 70 of it specifically. It's at 84 per. Jesus. Actually, what am I doing? And what? This is a great mustache. Buy it on the cheap. No tax. Don't be stupid. Well, we'll go ahead and dump some supplies. I think we made a good profit on those supplies. So we're going to take these back, having paid no tax. The port concourse is filled with a mix of trader ships and military craft. Offloading ship captains are processed by a dour dictat, not dictat, logistics officer before being allowed to proceed. Traders in dull suits, dictat pins displayed on each collar, quietly pass a data pad loaded with cargo manifests among them. A hollow projector displays a larger-than-life image of Admiral Andrada, the Lion of Sindria, flanked by dictat banners waving in simulated wind. His commanding gaze is a cast toward a ventilation contact. I like the music I'm very confused as to what exactly it are. So what exactly is going on here? So that's Mimis Flores. Colony size is 7. It's not growing very quickly. A free port has reduced stability but increased accessibility. It also benefits from gradually increasing population growth as its reputation spreads. Mining, aquaculture, ground defense structures, spaceports, population infrastructure. I just like their vibe, yo. All right, so now we got to swing back to Thule. We're just gonna go ahead and rip a hole in space-time. Syndrian Dictat. That's interesting. Ooh, there might be a bounty we can take. It's got 90 days on it. We'll see. Quick run back. We'll go ahead and sustain burn our way over there. Hello, we made it. Did we make it? We made it. Yeah, all right. We made basically double profit. People happy with us. That's great. Now I'm going to take a look at that bounty that just popped because that's what interests me. It wasn't that big of a bounty price, which is why, yeah, it's super far, isn't it? 26 days, where this one is 18 days, but way more scary? We might be able to take both of these. 76, which one do we want to do? The other problem is whatever's over here, there's 2 of them. There's a pirate base over here. So he is a pirate. I don't think he'll be alone, so attacking him could be dangerous. This one, on the other hand, is a haul. And a lot of fuel. Oh, they're so dangerous, both of them. Maybe we do go for this one and try. He doesn't have the greatest fleet, and we just decked out some of our ships. All right. I think that's our next target. We did a little bit of money making, and we really didn't. We actually ended with less actual direct cash in our system. However, if you also include the $53,000 we spent, we actually ended up with like a $20,000 profit for today. If you think of it just in numerics that way. Plus all the weapons we ended up getting and refitting and all that good stuff. And we learned quite a bit. Anyway, I think this is where we go ahead and leave Roughshot as he debates which bounty he's going to pull the trigger on and put himself in danger for.